We did it. We made it to 2025. Now serious though, 2024 was a great year for me for photography, and I thought it would be fun on this video to go over some of my favorite and best photos of 2024. I think it's important to reflect on your previous work so you can see where you can improve, where you have improved, and also there's some cool stories behind these photos. So let's get into it. I'm Jake. I'm a photographer and I've been doing primarily automotive photography for the last 4 years. The camera I shot most of these photos with is this Sony A7C with a 50mm. That's kind of my go-to. And also I have a DJI Mini 3 for the drone shots that you'll possibly see. So now that's out of the way, let's get into the photos. I got all the photos set up in a folder here and I have it organized by date I took them, so that way it'll be the year they... I know roughly what the photos are, but I can't fully remember, so this will be semi a surprise for me. The first one, which is not ironically not a car, it is Kilo. One of my buddies has one of the coolest Teslas you'll see, but he also has his dog with him all the time, and you can't not take photos of the dog. So this is one of my favorites. Just, I don't know, Kilo's cute pup. Anyways, next photo. Yes. So this location is easily one of my favorite locations for taking car photography. The way this overpass is above the car, it creates like a bounce light off the white walls, and then you get really good lighting there at almost any time of day. So it turns into a really awesome spot for car photography. And this was right around the time I think the car got lowered. Yeah, this is I think the first shoot I did with the car getting lowered. So this is kind of like, for me, it was like a big deal. This is like, I got the look I wanted for the car, aside from the white wheels that you'll see later. But yeah, this photo is easily one of my favorite photos I've taken in 2024. Oh yeah, this. This one is my buddy Renee, or Capture This UI. He wanted to do a Red Bull shoot to, him and his buddy Colton they were trying to get a Red Bull sponsorship. They knew it wouldn't really happen, but they still wanted to like play with the joke, and it was a big thing on their social media for a bit, and it was really funny actually. But we did like a commercial. If you go check out on my Instagram, you can actually see it. A pseudo commercial for Red Bull, and it was really fun. But this was the photo that we took because red car, blue car, yeah, makes sense, right? This was a random one. I was visiting Dre's shop, and Dre is the mechanic that has done a lot of work on most of our Teslas, and this car was just sitting out front and the lighting looked cool, and this one of those photos where I was like, that looked really cool, so I took the photo, and I'm really happy with how this photo looks. It's definitely one of my better in the moment photos I've ever taken. This one, okay, so this is a buddy of mine from the States that came up because he was getting work done on his car. I was like, let's get a photo shoot before the car goes in, because this is actually the last photo shoot I do believe with his car before getting changed. And a reveal for his car will be coming soon. But this photo also, or this group of photos, I should say, he posted them and they've been stolen by other channels to post for memes and stuff like that. It's kind of funny how this photo in particular has really gone around. Yeah, you may have even seen it. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, anyways, next. Oh yeah, this one, the way the lighting was coming in from the back and like the symmetry of it and everything, just one of my favorite photos of the year for sure. This looks really cool. The other Tesla too is my buddy Kyle, and he also takes great photos, so definitely check him out on Instagram. I'll have it linked. Oh yeah, same location, but on the roof, amazing lighting. If you saw my previous video of the POV shoot for taking this photo, I'm standing up like on the ledge above and stuff. It's easily one of my favorite photos. Like the lighting and the way everything looks and the texture of the roof of this building is just amazing. So easily one of my favorite photos. This one, as you can see now, I have the white wheels. This is a trip to Oregon that myself and my wife went on, our summer vacation more or less, and this was also like a week after getting the new wheels. It was interesting doing a long road trip on a car that's been lowered with bigger wheels and stuff like that. So it was an interesting experiment of a trip. It went great, but yeah, this bridge at a park, I had to block the road for a second, jump out, took a photo, and the guy behind me that was wanting to leave as well, he just gives me a thumbs up when he saw what I was doing, and then I was being really quick, got a couple photos and got out of the way. But yeah, it was pretty cool. He was like, nice, and I was like, yeah. But yeah, this photo is just, it's got a really cool story. It may not be the best photo ever, but I really like the story behind it. Yeah, anyways, next. Yes, this was in preparation for a Halloween shoot. Filming some content for Halloween for my buddy Renee with his Subaru here. And just the mood, and like I experimented with a different coloring when I was editing these photos, and like it just, yeah, just the whole vibe of it. I really liked how they turned out, and yeah, this is one of the better photos for sure. And it's a sick car. This one was cool because my buddy Sean got invited to go to like a private car meet, which I did a video on my channel. If you want to check it out, I'll post it up there. But on the way there, we got our buddy Jeremy to come with us as well. And I got some photos of his Porsche, some rollers. I don't do rollers. Not that I don't want to, it's just I'm typically driving, so I don't actually get a chance to do it. So this is a very rare occasion where I got to be a passenger and got the opportunity to take some photos and of a sick Porsche. So these photos hold a little bit of a special spot for me because they're not the best, I know that. Like, I can definitely get my settings dialed in more, but like I don't get to do rollers. So this was really cool for me to getting to do this, and I'm hoping I can do more because I really like how this photo turned out, and the other ones look pretty cool too. Yeah, no, it's just this was a big moment for me. I know it's, for some, this may not seem like it, but you know, everyone has their own journey as far as learning photography. And then now my buddy Sean, who I mentioned, this is his car. We did our super early morning shoot where it actually got really foggy after this and it looked really cool, but the lighting on these shots was just crazy. So yeah, easily one of my favorite photos of the year, just because like it just looks so cool. Definitely go check him out on Instagram as well too. A lot of his photos I took, so you know, I'm a little biased. Oh yeah, this one. There's another photo I know after this one that's going to follow with this. This is an early morning, super foggy morning, which I know a lot of places in the world don't get fog like this, my understanding. The tower that you can see in the background is actually like really tall, but in the top level of it is out of the fog. But I waited for the SkyTrain to go by for this photo because it makes a cool subject to make the photo look more interesting. But yeah, it was just a crazy morning. And now the next photo, which I already know what it is, the next photo is what it looks like above. This is a drone shot above the fog. You can see all the towers and stuff like that. The taller towers in the back are like 60 something stories tall or something like that. They're cool. Like some of the tallest buildings in the Vancouver area. But yeah, these mornings just look so amazing when the fog is coming in and knowing the sun's above it like that. This is easily some of my favorite photos, not even of 2024, but just in general, just because I think this looks so cool. Like, I can't get over it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of photography, because like this, I don't know, this stuff is so cool to me. All right, I got one more photo. Let's go check that out. Christmas shoots. You gotta love it. People putting Christmas lights over their cars. I took a bunch of photos of cars with Christmas lights on it, but I think this was my favorite just because it was more of a unique photo, and like the way the background is all lit up and everything too, and just, I don't know, I really like this particular photo out of all the ones I took. It's a local guy to me. I'll leave his Instagram crop shop down below, or if you want to check them out. But yeah, super cool photo. You know, with everyone doing Christmas lights, this one just really, like, for me, this was like, oh yeah, that's a cool photo. But yeah, I know that's the last photo now on this list. I think it's important to look back at the photos you've taken, because each photo has a story and each photo has taught you something or built a friendship or anything like that. And I think it's important to look back at those photos and then remember that. I know for me personally, photography has made me a lot of friends that I'm very grateful for. And I know that moving forward, that's going to continue to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of it. I think the biggest takeaway from all this is, you know, pick up the camera, take some photos. But that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.